Welcome to my channel, where we explore the unknown and the unexplained. Today, we delve into the dark world of an old wizard who lives deep in the mountains, feared by all who know of him. Stories of his power and cruelty have been passed down from generation to generation, and many who have ventured to his cave have never returned. But we are brave enough to seek out the truth, to uncover the mystery of the Wizard of the Mountain. So come with us on a journey of fear and terror, as we uncover the secrets of the terrifying Wizard of the Mountain. Deep in the heart of the mountains, an old wizard lived in a dark and eerie cave. He was feared by all who knew of him, and his name was whispered in hushed tones by the villagers in the nearby town. The wizard was said to be over 300 years old, and he had immense power that he wielded with ease. He was known to have made deals with demons, and his magic was said to be fueled by the souls of his victims. The villagers lived in constant fear of the wizard, who was known to cast spells that would cause crops to fail, animals to die, and people to fall ill. They knew that they could not confront him, for his magic was too strong. And so, they avoided the mountain, fearing that the wizard would come down and wreak havoc upon their town. But one day, a group of travelers decided to brave the mountain and see if the stories about the wizard were true. They climbed higher and higher, until they finally reached the cave where the wizard lived. As they approached the entrance, they heard the sounds of a strange language being chanted from within. The words were ancient and powerful, and they could feel the air growing colder and the wind picking up around them. Suddenly, a bright light emanated from the cave, blinding the travelers. They could hear the sound of cackling laughter coming from within, and the ground shook beneath their feet. As the light faded, the travelers could see the wizard standing before them, his eyes glowing with a malevolent energy. He was draped in a long black cloak and held a staff that crackled with dark magic. The travelers tried to run, but the wizard was too fast. He chased them down, and with a wave of his staff, he turned them into stone statues, their terrified expressions forever frozen on their faces. The villagers heard the terrible news and knew that they had to do something about the wizard. They banded together and marched up the mountain, armed with weapons and spells. When they reached the wizard's cave, they found him waiting for them. But this time, they were not afraid. They had the power of unity and love on their side, and they attacked the wizard with all their might. The battle was fierce, and the ground shook beneath their feet. But in the end, the villagers emerged victorious. The wizard was defeated, and his evil magic was banished from the land forever. The Wizard of the Mountain was gone, but the memory of his terror lived on, a reminder of the power of darkness and the courage of those who stand against it. The villagers returned to their town, their heads held high, proud of their victory over the wizard. And although they knew that there would always be dangers in the world, they also knew that they had the power to overcome them, as long as they stood together. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and be sure to tune in for more tales of the unknown and the unexplained.